Talking to you from Nashville, Tennessee, the home of the Grand Ole Opry, the greatest country music show in the world. You'll enjoy Grand Ole Opry stars like Ernest Tubb, Webb Pierce, Jimmy Dickens, Rod Brasfield, Minnie Pearl, and yours truly, Carl Smith, and a host of others. But right now, here is Ernest Tubb.
Joe, and turn the jukebox low, and let me sit and reminisce while I pretend that she is sitting here with me the way she did not long ago. We used to paint the town red and dance until 2. I don't paint it red no more, but I'm painting it blue. He stole her love, I know, but he can't stop me, Joe, from having just a dream or two. Oh, Billy Bird now. Set up 2 glasses, Joe. Maybe you didn't know, but there's a memory in the room. A memory that walks, a memory that talks, and haunts me everywhere I go. I'm just a fool who loves her and will till I die. From the very first hello until the last goodbye. And this is it, you know. So fill 2 glasses, Joe, then leave me here alone to cry.
Thank you. How about a great big rousing welcome for Grandpa Jones?
Thank you. Thank you very much. You know, Ernest, to look at him, you wouldn't think he is one of the finest English students in the country, but I used to live down where he is at, and his teacher was so proud of him that every time that somebody'd come in to visit the school, why they'd get his class up in front of the little school and start asking them questions. Well, I went over there one day and I sat down in the back of the school there, and of course the teacher got his class up right away and started asking them English questions. Come to Ernest, said, "Ernest, get up there and tell us the difference between prose and poetry." Well, Ernest didn't know, and it sort of embarrassed the teacher, and she says, "Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll write some on the board, I'll write some prose, and then I'll write some poetry." So she wrote, "There was an old woman that lived on a hill, and last week she moved to town." She says, "That's prose because it doesn't rhyme." And then she wrote, "There was an old woman lived on a hill, and if she's not dead, she's a-living there still." She says, "That's poetry because it does rhyme." Ernest says, "I understand that all right." So the next morning she thought she'd catch him on it. She says, "Ernest, get up there and tell us the difference between prose and poetry this morning." Ernest jumped up and he said, "There was an old woman that lived by the well, and when she died, she went to, what do you want, prose or poetry?" Well, I'm good. Hello there, stranger. How do you do? There's something I'd like to say to you. Now, don't be surprised. You recognize I'm no detective, but I've just surmised that you're from the place where I long to be. Your smiling face seems to say to me, you're from my homeland, sunny homeland. Now tell me, can it be?
Plus, the neighbors right now, we have a couple of my favorite funny people. Cousin Minnie Pearl and Rod Brassfield. Right now, though, first, here she is, Cousin Minnie Pearl.
I'm just so proud to be here. Well, Sir Ernest, you know, this here parking problem is just getting awful.
It's simply terrible,
I
Minnie.
can't hardly get nobody to park with me. I was just fooling, Ernest. You know, I went down here to one of these here department stores. I was going to do a little trading.
Yeah.
And while I was standing down there, there was the handsomest, the cutest, the smartest, most adorablest floor walker come up to me. And he says...
Rodney, Minnie?
Oh, Rodley. Are you handsome?
Huh?
Are you handsome?
Yeah.
I can't see it, Rodley. Hey, listen, Rodley. Are you coming over to the box supper we're going to have tomorrow at Grinder Switch tomorrow night?
Minnie, I ain't a-coming.
Now, wait, Rodley.
By Ned, I ain't a-coming.
Oh, wait a minute, Rodley.
No.
You're not supposed to say, I ain't coming. That ain't right. See, it's, I am not coming, you are not coming, we are not coming, they are not coming.
Looks to me like you ain't gonna have much of a box supper.
We're all
don't believe.
Rodney, we're gonna. You know, that's where all the girls, they fix the supper, see, and they put it in a box, and the boys bed out. You know, they get their boxes, and they eat them together, see.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got some wonderful food already. I'm going to have apple slipovers.
Yeah? Slipovers?
Yeah.
Now, wait a minute, Minnie. You mean turnovers, not slipovers.
No, they're apple slipovers. You see, the apples was next door, and Brother had to slip over and get them.
That makes me so mad I could eat one.
Rodley, I tell you, though, that brother of mine is a smart boy.
He is?
That runs in our family.
Yeah?
Like buck teeth, and, you know, we can all bite a pumpkin through a railing fence. Rodley, listen, you know what what Brother has did recently?
What has Brother did?
He has, I want you to come go down there and look at it, what he's got down there.
What's he got, Minnie?
He has crossed a goat with an owl. You know what he got?
Great gobs-a-goose eggs. What did he get? What did he get?
He crossed an owl with a goat and got a hoot nanny.
Hoot nanny?
Neighbors, right now, I think we ought to have a little square dancing, so let's all join our GrandOleOpry square dancing and kind of shake legs out here. Well, right now, neighbors, we have some wonderful folks back here we want you to meet. Some people I know you're going to enjoy just a whole lot. So let's give them a great big welcome, the one and only, the Carter family.
Thank you, Ernest. We'd like to do one called Hearts of Stone. Hearts made of stone will never break, for the love half of them, they just won't take.
now, I take great pleasure in introducing this next young fella here. In fact, he's the founder of our Grand Ole Opry, and we all love him very much. I want you to give him a great big welcome. It's his honor, the solemn old judge, George D. Hayes.
Hello, friends. We are here today to put on a little shindig. The Grand Ole Opry is about the world's biggest neighborhood show. We're devoted entirely to the homespun type of music and entertainment. We've been on the air almost 30 years as a regular weekly feature. Let's all have a lot of fun today now. You know, this show is devoted entirely to you take part and we take part. So let's get everything started. If the children are ready. Are you ready, children? Yeah! Let her go! That's it!